Okay guys, so it's time for the room reveal. So again, we're in Icon of the Seas. We're in room 17036. So let's rip open these cards and go take a look inside and see what the room looks like. Let's go. Welcome inside our wonderful suite. I hope you enjoyed today's room tour. Let me know what you think at the end. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now let's get on with the room tour. So this is an owner suite on Icon of the Seas. Again, this is room 17036. This is now my new favorite suite on Royal Caribbean. When you first come in, you have a door there, and I'll show you that in a minute where that leads. That's a nice little extra special little treat that I really enjoy about this suite. But you have your air conditioning unit here, as well as some control panels to control various things in the suite. I always order water when I come on the ship, so Evian is their water of choice. So we have that there. And then we also have a pail or bucket for ice, and there's 2 glasses there. And also because we are Crown and Anchor members, we are Diamond. We also get 2 waters apiece. So that way we have 4 bottles there, but 2 waters apiece. And then you have your notepad and pen and a telephone and a nice mirror. There I am. Hello. Let's see what we have behind door number 1. So behind door number 1 is some shelving, so to give you added storage. So I like that. And behind door number 2 is additional storage. So you have plenty of space already to put things here in this suite. And coming over, we drink a lot of water, so that is our second case of water. It's a 7-day cruise, so 2 or 3 bottles a day. So I went ahead and ordered 24 just to make sure, you know, we get through, because you can only order either 12 or 24. So I went with the 24 pack. And here's a long mirror here. Hello, how are you? So that's good for getting ready in the morning. I love this feature. That's so nice. And nothing really obstructs it, so you can see yourself well when you're getting ready. There's a trash can. And then if we flip over here, this is a nice table. So you can come in, you can either drop your things, you can do some work, or have a nice meal, whether it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Have room service deliver your meal. So that's a nice area to sit. Right off the foyer, you have this lovely little kind of almost wall unit, if you will. I love the little cactus there, succulent. And it looks like an area to hang things. So if you want to hang your like lanyards or anything like that, you can do so there. And a nice little ledge if you want to store things there, you have that option. Then it looks like we have a cabinet here. So let me open up this first cabinet. We have, it looks like 2 robes and storage above as well as below. I don't know if you can see that there. So for shoes or anything like that. And they also have a luggage rack there, so we can pull that down if we want to put our luggage on. So that is nice. I don't know where the slippers are, but we do have 2 robes. And behind door number 2, we have hangers there. You have your laundry bag as well. I do believe that we do get, I think, 1 night of pressing. So we'll probably use that for a formal night. They'll press your garment for you. And you have 3 drawers here. So this is the first one. It's empty. Here's the second one. And there's a third one. So just off the foyer area, you already have a nice little closet out here. So again, a closet and 3 drawers here right off of the foyer. So I love that. And I believe this is where the refrigerator or cooler is kept. And I am correct. So here is your little cooler right here. So this kind of serves as your little kitchenette area here. And if we pull this drawer out here, your room service menu here, so you can order basically breakfast, lunch, dinner, anything you like there. So this is kind of like the all day menu. This is your breakfast menu, and then mini bar menu as well if you wanted anything there. So that is here. You have another bottle. This is a glass bottle this time of the Evian water. Then obviously you have your lavazza, and then some more coffee and tea mugs with spoons and saucers and coffee and tea products there. And then if we open this up here, I don't know if somebody left these or if they gave them to us, but there's some cornflakes there and a safe. Have nice wall art here. That's right behind the table and chairs, so I can appreciate that. Then coming in here, you have a nice area to sit. So you do have a nice sofa, the chase attached. I love rooms that have a separate like living area from the bedroom. That just gives me that kind of vacation feel. It makes me feel like I'm, on vacation as opposed to just having a room. Kind of lets you have, you know, a little bit more space in your room. And you have a table with all of your reservation information and just ship information. There's also an ottoman underneath the table. And then coming over here, you have a TV, another little ottoman, and then 3 more drawers here. So plenty of storage already off the bat, and we're only halfway in. So quite a bit of storage here. So now let's go into the bedroom portion. The bedroom is separated off by this kind of pocket door situation. So people can be out here in the living space area while someone may be inside sleeping. That way you kind of have a little bit of separation. As you walk inside, you can see your bed and it's facing the deck there. 2 nightstands and 2 lamps. There's a remote there for your television, which is here on the wall. It comes out, it swivels. That way, if you want to look out of the ocean, you can, or if you want to watch TV, you don't have to have the TV directly blocking your ocean view. So it's a nice size bedroom area here. The beds either can be conjoined or they can be split. In this configuration, they're together, but any room that you get, the beds either can be together or they can be separated. So now as we kind of come in further into the bedroom area, lots of storage space. Again, you have the same kind of closet kind of space as you had in the living area, as you do in the room area. So I love that. So again, another hook. So if you want to hang lanyards or anything like that, purses, anything you might use, that's there. You have a ledge here. So kind of 2 ledges to put anything you need. And then here, again, a nice little kind of vanity situation. So you can put things here on top. And then you have nice drawers here. So you have about 6 drawers here for store. Another thermostat here. And then as we come in here, it's kind of like a little cubby. So it's kind of like right behind the bed here, a little cubby. You have a nice mirror and vanity. So you can come here either do work, do your makeup, blow dry your hair. A nice chair here. So here's where you find your hair dryer, a box of Kleenex, and a little mirror. There's one more little cabinet right below this area. And then again, we have this kind of armoire closet situation. So let's see what's in here. So we have plenty of hangers. So you can hang things. You can also store things at the bottom as well as at the top. And then you have drawers here. So you have a drawer there and there. So kind of the same set. So 3 drawers. So again, plenty of storage space here. And then let's see what's behind this door. So this door, kind of the same thing. So you have another laundry bag, a luggage rack, plenty of hanging storage space, as well as space at the bottom and as well as at the top. Now let's move on to the bathroom. So this suite only has 1 bathroom, but it's nice and it's large and it's spacious. So you can enter this bathroom either from the bedroom, or there's a second door here that actually leads out to the living area. So you have 2 ways to access this bathroom, which I love. So either from the bedroom or from the living area. So I love that. So as you come in here, we'll kind of close this door. You have plenty of hanging space. So you have hanging here behind the door here. You have hanging space here on the wall, and then hanging space here on this door. So that's at least 6 hooks here, plus a 7th one there. So plenty of hanging space here. Large soaking tub, and I mean it's huge. It has a bar there, so kind of like a safety bar, so that's great. It also has a handheld, adjustable handheld wand there, and then obviously your controls for your hot and cold temperature, and then the faucet. And I just love the marble in here in this bathroom. It is so beautiful. Oh, I love it. So if we kind of flipped on this side, again, a large vanity. So that's me. Hello, how are you? Large vanity area here. So it comes with 2 sinks, plenty of storage here on the bottom. Of course, it comes with hand towels, face towels, and then you have your Kleenex, you have your soap here, and then we also have some Q-tips, cotton balls, things like that that you might need. And then again, more soap products here, and 4 drawers here, and I believe they're all functional. Let's see. Yeah, so extra toilet paper. So in this drawer, you have extra toilet paper, Kleenex, and sanitary disposal bags. Trash can is built in here to this unit. Very nice mirror there as well. I love that. And again, more storage here on this side. And you have your shower, of course. Now, I would have preferred to have a little bit larger shower than the bathtub. The bathtub seems to be much, much larger than the shower, but I'm grateful that, you know, you have both options. So if you need to utilize the tub, you can do that, or the shower. The shower is still spacious enough, so not a problem there. So here is the shower. You have all your shampoo, body wash, conditioner there for you. And then a hand wand there. No rainfall shower, which that would be nice, but it is a handheld wand there. Your controls for hot and cold water temperature. So a decent sized shower. It's not the largest, but not the smallest either. So probably larger than your standard shower. And then you have a wall here that has your towels. There's some toilet paper, the royal throne. And you also have a telephone should you need to call in case of emergency, and a nice painting. So not bad. I really love this bathroom. It is beautiful. It's spacious. So we have one more thing to look at. So let's go check out this balcony. So when you first come out here on this balcony, you have a table and chairs here. So the balcony is kind of narrow, I have to say that, but it's long. But you have a table with 4 chairs here. That'll be great for breakfast, lunch, dinner, just to kind of sit out and relax. And then I asked for 2 kind of lounge chairs so we can kind of relax, enjoy the balcony. So we have 2 lounge chairs there. I love the plants here. This is really nice. A nice added touch here. The foliage on the balcony. So I think that's actually the first time that I've seen foliage on a balcony here at Royal Caribbean. And then there are 2 more chairs here. So kind of like a love seat situation here on the far end. So I'll show you that. This is the love seat area with like a little table. And then there's a chair and ottoman here.
Hi, I'm Jimson. Welcome to Icon of the Seas, where everything is iconic.
Yes, thank you.
It's the best ship in the fleet, and we welcome you all to come on in.
Yes.
And Sergi, he's the best.
Yes, thank you so much. So I hope you enjoyed today's room tour. It's a little bit different room type than we normally get, but I still love it. It's a smaller room, but I think the space works very, very well. And it gives you kind of everything you need, and you still have all the sweet perks and things of that nature. So I enjoyed showing you this room. If you like this video today, guys, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing, and you get to follow me along my journey. Well, without further ado, I'm gonna get back into this cruise. I am making several videos about Icon of the Seas. So if you have not watched my other videos, go check them out. I'll drop them down in the box down below. I will also make a playlist of all the Icon videos as well. So again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And until next time, bye guys.